Welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Kim Calvert. Today we're coming to you from the Mill Creek Golf Course in Boardman, where we're hosting the 3rd annual Young Golf Outing. We're going to talk to lots of participants today, but first we want to introduce you to the next 2 dancers of our Black and White Gala, which will be held October 18th at Stambaugh Auditorium. In the last edition of Take 5, we introduced you to Danny Catullo and Julie Vergunovich McAllister. Today, Talia Hagler is going to introduce you to Dan Yemma and Jennifer Roller. Take a look.
Dan Yemma has no dancing experience, but he says he's a quick learner and excited about the competition, so his challengers have their work cut out for them. The dancers this year will each perform to music from a different decade, and each dancer chose their decade randomly from a hat. Before Dan drew, we asked him which time period he was hoping for.
Each decade probably has a separate attraction that I like, but I'm constantly saying that I wish I had lived, you know, in the 40s or 50s, around then, simpler times. I love the music from that era.
Dan got his wish. He'll be dancing to music from the 50s. He's still thinking about which charity would receive the $1,000 prize if he wins. Next up is Jennifer Roller. Jennifer says her good sense of humor and her ability to laugh at herself is going to help her get past her biggest challenge.
I'm not terribly coordinated, so I don't do Zumba or never did step aerobics, those kind of things, because I'm not coordinated, so I think that's a challenge.
Jennifer will be dancing to music from the 90s. If she wins, she'll donate her $1,000 prize to the Raymond Fund at the Community Foundation. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Talia Hagler.
It's going to be a fun event. We can't wait to see how it all turns out. But in the meantime, Danny Catullo was out at our golf course today cooking at the turn, but we wondered what he had to say about his competition.
I'm sorry, what was the names again?
Dan and Jennifer.
Dan and Jennifer, and they're going to be dancers against me in this competition. I feel bad for them. I really do. I don't know, is there like a prize that they can get like for being last place? Because I feel like the first 5 places are probably going to be mine.
All right, let's make a turn since we're at the turn, and tell us what you're doing here today.
So today we're doing the lunch for the golf outing, which is sweet. We're pumped about this. There's over 200 people here. We smoked our own pulled pork. We were doing this all yesterday. Had all the guys pulling it apart last night, and what's cool about this special event is we not only pulled in our regular barbecue sauce that we make homemade in the store, try to use as much local produce that we can, local tomatoes, everything that we can do, but also we have 2 special barbecue sauces, our apple barbecue sauce and a garlic chipotle. And the garlic chipotle is great because there's a little bit of honey, it's like sweet but a little bit spicy, has that smokier taste to it. And then the apple, which is my personal favorite, using some local apples, have a nice like sweet finish off to your smoked pulled pork. I don't know if it could be more. It's just awesome.
Also feeding our hungry golfers is Roxbury Pizza. Justin Turner tells us where he got the idea for a mobile pizza oven and why they are helping us out at the golf outing.
We started about, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago, and we're a mobile wood-fired pizza business. So we go around and festivals or private events and make pizza fresh on the spot. So we started seeing it in some bigger cities and everything, and we thought we'd try it out in the Youngstown area. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to get our name out there and everything, and working with the chamber and good people, so we thought we'd participate today.
Now that our golfers are fed, we have Scott Karabin, a PGA pro, to give us a couple tips to improve your golf game.
I'm here to give a few golf tips here today, and one of the most important areas in the golf game is putting. So I want to go over a couple things in the putting stroke. And what's important in putting is being able to hold this angle that you hit the ball through the ball. So you don't want to feel this way, you know, where your hands are cupped like that. You want to feel like you're leading with the back of your left hand towards the target. Okay, another important area in the golf game to help players save shots is the short game, or chipping. We'll just do some chips here around the green, some simple shots where you can save strokes. What I see a lot from players is same thing what we talked about in putting, where the wrist may break down like this when you're putting. Same thing in chips. You get the breakdown of the left wrist, and you get this angle like this, where you want to keep this angle from not breaking. So you'll be able to hit down on the ball more, make better contact, and hit your shots, your chips more consistently. Next is driving, because driving will set up the hole that you're playing off the tee. So in driving, what's important, or what I see players do, is most people will slice the ball, meaning if you're right-handed, the ball will go to the right. And the reason for that is when people come down, players come down with their golf swing, they start from the upper body down like this, and the club gets across the line and they're swinging left. And that will cause the ball to go right for a right-handed player. So what players need to do in order to combat that is, once they get to the top of their backswing, feel like they're starting the downswing with their lower body. The weight will shift to their left foot first instead of going this way from the top. And that will make the club come more from inside and create a straighter ball flight.
There's a lot to do at the Chamber Golf outing, but there's even more that goes into it. April Stanislaw, Director of Special Events, tells us exactly what goes into planning an event like this.
Well, I definitely couldn't do it alone. I mean, I have a great team, from everybody from Jennifer to everyone here at the Mill Creek Golf Course, to just everybody comes together and puts this together. Our sponsors, Diane Sauer, Greenwood Chevrolet, Sweeney Chevrolet. All of our prizes this year were donated by Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, Local 396. So we had just a lot of people really come together and support us for this. And so, I mean, it is a big job, and we've been planning it for months.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Take 5, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. With the Regional Chamber, I'm Kim Calvert.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.